Okay, good morning, Hackathon judges. After a long night, the Soul Sky team has created an agent-to-agent marketplace. So what's cool about this is an open marketplace where any agent can list their services, and any agent can come in and pay to actually access those agents or paid endpoints. And so, see, this is primarily based on the prices that are on this marketplace. It's primarily a micropayments, and it's done using Skyfire, which allows agent-to-agent payments or agent API payments using USDC. So we'll show you what that looks like. So this agent marketplace, it's a UI here. We feel the internet is moving towards a completely API-based infrastructure versus like the screen scraping. So you can kind of take this with a grain of salt in terms of the UI. All this is programmatic that can be hit. But let's pull in just experts. Let's say we're going to use an expert network. We had a lot of fun building the agents that you see on that, but let's just pull in these experts. Okay, now you can hit a JSON file. And this JSON file is what we're going to use to power an agent that is going to actually be paying for these services on an on-demand basis. We do think just like open API, so like this is all available via API, which is how the agents are actually going to interact with it. Okay, so now that we have agents that we want to pay to do things, we need a way to pay them. This is where Skyfire came in. So I have my Skyfire dashboard right now. Skyfire is just a way for us to essentially load USDC that agents can spend on an open protocol to hit these agents or APIs. All those agents that were on that marketplace are all enabled for those kind of payments. So the first thing we'll do is we'll show the bridge integration. Some of this was done beforehand. Skyfire is a bridge customer, but you at least get to see bridge in a flow here. So funding this wallet, you're going to see a Stripe interface for a credit card. This will go to a bridge virtual account. And when it hits the virtual account, there'll be the USD will be converted in USDC and then deposited into this agent's account. So I'm going to put in my credit card information. You're going to see a little skip in the video here in just a second. All right, and there's a successful payment. And we'll just wait here. We should see the USDC balance increase for the agent to be able to spend. Awesome. Now there's $3.72 available for this agent to spend. So I won't get into it, but there's also a way to create rules in terms of how this money can be spent on chain for the various service providers, etc. But what we've done is we've taken this capability and we built it into a ChatGPT, which is kind of our super simple but buyer agent that is now able to go out and access the experts. So let's start by saying, what agents do you have access to? Okay, so it has access to a cybersecurity, the healthcare specialist, a financial advisor, and then the Skyfire transaction capabilities. Okay, awesome. So let's have this agent pay other agents for expert advice. Please find expert advice on best cyber security practices. Now, what this should do is it should know that it has an agent available from that marketplace for cybersecurity, and you can see it's talking to the endpoint right now that's being monetized with Skyfire. And so it's using the Skyfire API key to facilitate a payment to this agent in exchange for access to the API, in exchange for the API payload back from that agent. This agent happens to be like just a simple wrapper around another model. Cool. So the agent has responded with best practices, and there has been a payment of 1 penny for that action. That's how you're able to actually access the API. All right, let's say, give me heart health advice for a 65-year-old man. This is something ChatGPT usually shies away from, but in this case, we are paying an agent to do this. And again, hitting a monetized endpoint that goes to an agent, it's paying with Skyfire, and this agent is now hopefully going to respond with some advice. All right, there we go. In this case, it was charged 2 cents. Now, the last one, I think there were 3 experts. We'll say, give me expert financial, long night, advice on investment. All right, we'll see. All right, the agent makes a decision. I'm going to go and I'm going to hit this agent marketplace. And I'm going to pay the expert. And here's the expert advice. Now, this could be anything. Like these are simple agents, but you can see these could be tools, these could be premium APIs, they could be data. Anyways, like you have a way of having an open marketplace where anybody can transact and pay using USDC and micropayments. All right, now I'll ask the agent, what is my balance? Cool. And what you have here are the last 3 payments to the service providers, the financial player. This was the health person, and then the security. Then you can come in the Skyfire dashboard. We'll go back to the dashboard, and you'll see these here as well for the payments. So you've just seen an agent autonomously determine which other agents to use, pay them for that, and then deliver a better experience back. And so this is the future of agent-to-agent communication using stablecoins and micropayments as the underlying economic method. Thank you, guys. Oh, business case. All right, how do you make money off of this? The payments are free. Well, the way we think you really make money off of this is the marketplace offers verification of agents. So while it's an open marketplace, you can get that special AI agent marketplace badge. Other agents who pay for this are probably only going to default to ones that are paying for that badge. Multi-trillion-dollar idea, depending on what currency that is measured in. Thanks, guys.